What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Super here and welcome to another MK11 video, and today is a very special day because we got the official reveal of Erron Black. And I know it's a special day for you guys too because we all love Erron Black around these parts of the town. Unfortunately, it's not an official gameplay reveal, but I will definitely settle for a high-res updated screenshot of Erron Black. So before I talk about my gameplay wish list for Erron Black, which I'm going to do, and I show you the picture, make sure you guys leave a like rating if you're excited for Erron Black. Let's go. Alright, so I'll put the screenshot up right now. And as you guys see, this definitely looks like an updated screenshot because the face has more detail, and a lot of people were saying, man, I really don't like the younger Erron Black. But in my opinion, with this screenshot, it kind of proves that Erron Black still has his age on him. If you guys remember, Shang Tsung gave him the ability to age a lot slower, so he's like over 100 years old, like 150 years old, something like that. So you know, he has time on him, he has battle scars, and you can definitely tell that from his face. It's just, you know, short hair on a man makes him look younger. That's just how it goes. So, about his costume, he has the, he has like the jean jacket, jean vest going on. He has a regular vest. He still has his, you know, poncho scarf looking thing. He still has the shoulder pads, and he has his, you know, what looks like a Model 1887. That's what I'm gonna call it. I know it's not that. It's probably just some sort of rifle. I'm calling it a Model 1887 because I played Modern Warfare 2 and those guns were incredibly overpowered when you akimbo them. So that's what I'm gonna call it, Model 1887. And you know, he has this cool belt. I think he looks perfect, man. I think he looks great. Of course, you have to have the face mask. If Erron Black would have a beard, okay, that would be a different story. If he would have a beard, then I would like alternate between face mask and no face mask, because Erron Black with a beard would look amazing. But he does not have a beard. He's a gentleman. He's clean shaven. He's not a savage like I am. So, you know, he covers the clean shavenness up with that face mask, and it looks really good. I like the color coordination. Of course, we're gonna get a bunch of different skins to change the color for Erron Black's attire. I hope he gets a red and black color mixture because that's my favorite like color combination. Red and black I think is the best looking color combination. But as far as his overall look, he looks perfect. Like, he looks perfect. I'm not gonna say just yet that he looks better than the Erron Black from MKX. I'm gonna need to like check out the other gear that he has, because I think like the default look for Erron Black and MKX, it's simple but it's really clean and it looks really nice. And then the bounty hunter costume looks absolutely amazing with the hat on. So I'm gonna hold judgment on comparing MKX to MK11 Erron Black as far as the way they look, but I like the short hair and I'm liking the way his costume looks. I think he looks perfect. So let me know what you guys think about Erron Black, finally revealed officially via the NetherRealm, or I guess the Mortal Kombat Twitter. So he looks absolutely amazing. All right, now let's switch over to some actual Erron Black gameplay here on MKX, and let's talk a little bit about my wish list for Erron Black. So there's two types of characters that have been revealed so far in Mortal Kombat 11. There's characters that maintain their core gameplay mechanics and they maintain the way they play from previous iterations, like Scorpion, like Sub-Zero. Those are a given, right? You're always going to have Sub-Zero and Scorpion sort of play similar to previous versions. Like Johnny Cage, Sonya plays a lot similar to the way she plays in the MKX with, you know, she's a mix-up character, she's an up-close character, struggles from afar. And then you have the second portion, which is characters that are completely revamped and reimagined in the way that NRS sees their playstyle being in MK11. All their moves are different. Well, some characters might have similar moves. Like, for example, Jade has her, you know, has her anti-projectile, like shadow or shield, whatever you want to call it. But as far as Jade, man, she plays nothing like previous iterations of Jade. And I think that makes her a lot more interesting here. And then you have Cassie Cage, who plays nothing like the way she plays in MKX. She is a mix-up machine. She has meterless launchers. She plays nothing the way she plays in MKX. And of course, add to that the fact that they gave her her robot, and that's a core part of her gameplay. She plays nothing like she used to play. So there's two types of characters. In my, like, what I want is I want Erron Black to stay as close as possible to his MKX version, because I feel like Erron Black's gameplay was a perfect mixture of mix-ups, pressure, and zoning. Because Gunslinger has zoning. It's not the best in the world, but you could get the job done with it. He had really good mix-ups, not great mix-ups, after they nerfed overheads. I think his overhead used to be 12 frames, and then it was bumped up all the way to 16 frames, I think. Or was it 16 frames and bumped up to 21? I don't know, but the point is they slowed down everyone's overhead. So it made it to where you could react to the overhead. So he had mix-ups, but they weren't as good as other characters. And of course, he had pressure with his 2-1-1-2-2 and his EX Sand Grenade. So he pretty much was a perfect balance of pressure, zoning, mix-ups, and add to that the fact that he had his command grab. It threw in another wretch right there, another mix-up potential for him. So I think he should stay as close. My wish list, this is just a wish list. It's not a prediction, it's just a wish list of his gameplay. I want him to stay as close as possible to his MKX version. With the way Mortal Kombat 11 is, he's not going to have those mix-ups with overhead and lows, which I don't mind because I really didn't go for his overhead string pretty much at all in MKX because they slowed it down so much you could react to it. My main source of my main tools with Erron Black were 2-1-2-2. I hope that comes back in one way or another. It seems like most characters, if they have returning moves, they're implemented in other ways. So I'm not saying that I want Erron Black to play exactly the same with the same exact moves, but I want these moves to be incorporated in NRS's like imagination for MK11. Like, for example, I want Pocket Sand to return, you know, where he throws sand at you. It doesn't need to look exactly the same. Like, he doesn't need to throw sand from the ground. He could, you know, reach into his pocket and throw pocket sand in your eyes or something like that, and you're stunned for a little bit. Now, if you meter burn that or if you amplify it, then it leaves the opponent stunned enough for you to get a combo. Because I know that there's not going to be a lot of meterless launchers in this game. There's rare exceptions like Sub-Zero with the ice ball. Or actually, yeah, Sub-Zero with the ice ball, his regular ice ball, doesn't need to amplify it, could get a full combo from it. There's characters like that who get easy access to meterless launchers. Unfortunately, not everyone does. So if you amplify that, the pocket sand, you get enough hit stun for a combo. I definitely want 2-1-2-2 to come back in one way or another. Doesn't have to be 2-1-2-2. It could be like, you know, different combo strings, but I wanted to be a really good pressure tool the way he had in MKX. The good thing about Erron Black for MK11 is I know he's going to have some long-ranging mid attacks that are good, because that was one of the biggest problems with Erron Black in MKX, is he did not have a good mid to really play the mid-screen game, the mid-distance game, because 2-1-1-2-2, it started off as a high. People could poke out of that. And his best mid was his forward 3, which was on the slower end, and it still didn't have that much range. So that's why sometimes you guys see me use forward 3 after EX Sand Grenade, because it is a mid, and it does reach a little bit far, and EX Sand Grenade after 2-1-2-2 is plus on block. It's not that plus anymore. It's like maybe +1, +2. But still, if someone's trying to poke out or jump, the forward 3 mid will catch them. So that's one positive thing about Erron Black. He's going to get a solid mid, and now he could play the mid-range game, you know, decently compared to how he's going to be able to play the mid-range game in MKX. That's why you got to be in your opponent's face at all times. So 2-1-2-2, I wanted to come back in some way or another. Pocket Sand, I wanted to come back in one way or another. EX Grenade, The grenade, I definitely want that to come back in one way or another. See, if Pocket Sand causes a combo, I don't know if EX Grenade is going to cause a combo. Maybe EX Sand Grenade might cause damage over time with the glass exploding or something like that. You know, I don't know how they would implement that, but if it was up to me, I would definitely make Amplified Grenade launch for a combo. Because Erron Black had awesome, really fun combos in MKX, and I want him to be a combo character. I want him to have combos. So I definitely want EX Grenade to come back. The most important thing that has to come back for Erron Black is his command grab. It has to come back because the command grab opened up so many more options for Erron Black. If he only had, you know, the tools that he has at his disposal with no command grab, it would be so much harder for Erron Black to do what he wants to do in MKX. Because really, he did not have the best mix-up options after he nerfed overhead. He didn't really have too many options to open you up, but what the command grab does, it sort of conditions your opponent to expect the command grab, and then you can start doing your mix-ups. So the command grab is definitely crucial for Erron Black. The meter burn version, you know, just have it do a little bit more damage. That's it. Meter burn version was never too much of a big deal. It's just like a insurance policy. If you left your opponent at like 2%, boom, meter burn it, get that extra 2% and win the game. I definitely want the Tarkatan Stab to come back. I think it's just a cool looking move. You know, damage over time is pretty simple to do. I definitely think that his zoning options are going to be more so geared towards the marksman variation as opposed to gunslinger, because Gunslinger has the stance. I don't know if the stance is going to come back or not. I really hope it does, but I don't know if the stance is going to come back. I think the coins are definitely going to come back. We already saw him use his coins to, you know, we already saw him use his coins in his Fatal Blow move, so they're definitely there. So I think the coins, shooting the coin up in the air, making it hit in a directional way, in some way or another, that's going to come back. Being able to zone people out with coins, I think. The turnaround shot in the stance was one of the best things, man. Turnaround, like the stance was so good in Gunslinger, but I don't know if they're going to do that or not. I hope they do, because the stance allows you to have multiple options to not only combo but to zone, because stance 2 launched the opponent. Stance 4 was the turnaround. Stance 3 was the multiple low shots that did a ton of chip damage, and then you could cancel it with one. So I really want the stance to come back, but I don't think it's going to. Like I was talking about before, this is Erron Black, so I'm like, I could talk about him all day, but I think his zoning tools are definitely going to be more like with his Mono 1887, with the way Marksman does, shooting the single shot. It's probably going to be faster. And they're probably going to implement him using his guns a lot more than he did in MKX, which is definitely a welcome addition to his gameplay. But I hope they don't change the fact that he was definitely a really good brawler character. Any other moves that I'm forgetting here? I wonder how they're going to have his Fatal Blow be activated, because the Fatal Blow or the X-Ray in MKX was him throwing down a grenade. So I wonder how they're going to do Erron Black's Fatal Blow in MK11. But as far as the combo strings, the only one that I care about, is 2-1-1-2-2. That's it. You could take away his overhead, replace it with something else. I know that he's probably going to have an overhead that only knocks down. You know, he's probably going to have access to lows. But the only combo string that I really care about is 2-1-1-2-2. He has, in his Gunslinger form, he has the sand explosion, like the sand grenade explosion, where he like launches the opponent up in the air. You could use it for combo extensions. That could be something that they give him. I think that move was meant to be more as an anti-air move, but it works really well in combos. Am I forgetting any other moves for Erron Black? I don't think so. The slide, of course, I think the slide is probably a given. You know, most of the characters have some way to get in on zoning in this game, and I think giving Erron Black a slide again will definitely help him out. So I think that's about it. I'm trying to think right now. I think I got everything covered. I talked about the the coin shots. I think those are coming back, and every other move that I mentioned, I wanted it to come back in one way or another. I don't think they're going to come back the same way, which I'm completely fine with, but I want them to come back in one way or another. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Like I said, I can talk about Erron Black all day, but I'm going to cut the video here. It's long enough already just for, a single screenshot of Erron Black, but I did talk about my gameplay wish list, which Erron Black is definitely my #1 most anticipated character in this game. By far. I hope he's as fun as he was in MKX, man. If he's not fun in this game, it's really going to be the most heartbreaking and disappointing thing that I've ever experienced in a fighting game. Because Starfire already broke my heart. NetherRealm already broke my heart with Starfire. I thought that she was going to have a lot of, her flight. She was going to use her flight a lot. She was going to be do a lot of cool things with that. They made her the absolute worst zoning character in that game. And if Erron Black is not fun to play, like I said, it's gonna be heartbreaking. But I trust in NetherRealm, and I think that they're gonna make a really fun character. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed if you are not already. Also, check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.